What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Now today I am here with the long-awaited Hyundai IONIQ 6N. Now this has not hit the road yet. This was revealed at the LA Auto Show, so this is the first time I've really gotten to see it in person, so I'd love to take this opportunity to show you guys around and see what we got here. There's a lot of different technical things going on with this IONIQ 6N, so let's talk about them. So as always, we're going to start this review here underneath the hood. So up to 641 horsepower with N boost, 568 pound-feet of torque, and this can do 0 to 60 in about 3.2 seconds. We have an 84 kilowatt-hour battery that can charge from 10 to 80% in 18 minutes with a 350 kilowatt charger. This color here is called Nocturne Gray Matte. Absolutely beautiful. It's a dark gray. It almost has a slight tint of blue in it. It looks a lot different from the performance blue. I do like the darker color better. I think it looks a lot meaner, more aggressive, more sporty, in my opinion. We have a matte black Hyundai badge right there, but the lower half is gloss black. So not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I understand why, but I don't know. I think full matte would look pretty sick. You can see we have these really big aerodynamic air vents off to the side there. Radar sensor there in the middle. The typical reddish orange accents that you get on all the N products. And of course you have your N logo right there. And now the robots are dancing. And let's check out the lighting. So we have a split lighting setup. Your main headlights are down here. With the car being plugged into accessory mode, those lights are not coming on, but the turn signals are. So we have the running light and LED turn signals sharing the same housing right there at the top. But yeah, your low beam, high beam, all that stuff sits down below. Now the rear of this really looks crazy. We have this swan neck, big ass spoiler right there up top. And then you have another spoiler there underneath. Just like up front, the lower part is all glossy black. We have some nice big reflectors down below. We have a little bit of the matte gray down at the very bottom, and of course that red orange stripe as well. Full LED tail lights, brake lights, tail lights right there. Then you have these little squared off marker lights kind of going across the trunk lid there. That is pretty cool, I think. Take a look inside the trunk. So we do have a power trunk lid, and you can see we have the big brace there for the added structural rigidity. And let's take a peek at what's down below. So yeah, no spare tire. Didn't think there would be. I will put on the screen how much cargo space is here in the back. All right, let's close this up. Now the side profile of the IONIQ 6N is probably the craziest angle. Not just the 6N, but even just the regular IONIQ 6.2. I always thought pretty funky looking, especially with how rounded off the shape is at the top, but that does serve a purpose. This is quite an aerodynamic vehicle. This has a drag coefficient of 0.27, so not only the shape of the roof, but also the spoilers and everything else kind of all contribute to that figure. On the side here, we have blacked out mirrors with the turn signal indicators. These aren't power folding, however. We have the retractable door handles that sit flush when the vehicle is locked, and when it's unlocked, they do stick out. We have gloss black on the window trim going around, and then more gloss black accents along the bottom. We have again another one of those stripes. It would not be an N vehicle without it. Now let's take a look here at the wheel and tire setup. So up here in the front, we have a 4-piston caliper with 15.7-inch rotors. We have these N specific wheels. This is a 20-inch wheel in the front here, 275 on the width with a 35 series sidewall. Wheel size in the front and back are the same, but the brakes are not the same. However, in the back we have a 1-piston caliper with 14.2-inch rotors. And here we have an electronic door for your charging port. It's a NACS style connector, and like I said before, 10 to 80% in about 18 minutes on a 350 kilowatt charger. Before heading inside, just a few technical things to note. This does have an electronic limited slip differential. This has an electronically controlled suspension where it can change the dampers in real time. Top speed is about 160 miles an hour, and this does come with N eShift along with N Active Sound Plus. And also it's estimated that the range is going to be somewhere around 302 miles on a full charge. And in terms of the actual drivetrain up front, we have a motor, a reducer, and an inverter. But there's another motor mounted in the rear, and that one is actually the primary drive motor. So now let's head inside the all-new IONIQ 6N. So starting off on the door panel, it's not leather or leatherette. It's kind of a weird soft touch plastic. Not really the hugest fan of this material. It is soft though, so I'll give it that. It's got kind of a ribbed texture to it. You can see the nice ambient lighting glowing on the inside here. This is like one giant big grab handle. There's the speaker grill for a Bose audio system right there. It also illuminates down in the lower part too. I like how the floor mats have the, what is that, performance blue outline on the floor mat. That is nice. Same thing with the stitching on the seats. You can see just like on the IONIQ 5N, we have the illuminated N logo on the seat. Really like that. That just really adds more of a wow factor to it. And then the seats, we have Alcantara suede on the insert and then the H-Tex leatherette on the outside. It is a manual adjustment on the seat, so you gotta do the lever to make it go up and down, recline, and then the bar to go forward and back. But you can see how aggressive the bolstering is, and in a vehicle like this, you definitely want that to keep you in place. All right, so stepping in. I apologize for the chime. I can't turn that off, unfortunately. You can see we have the dual displays here. Hyundai's newest infotainment software. Unlike the Elantra N that I drove recently, still had the older software. Wasn't really a fan of that. Hyundai has a great infotainment system, a great camera system. Now the controls in here are a little funky. We have all the controls from the doors in the middle instead. So all your window switches are there in the middle, and we have the mirror switch. It took me a while to find that. The mirror switch is down here to the side of the steering wheel. We have N boost, and if you have any familiarity with the IONIQ 5N, basically the same thing. You hit that and it gives you a 10-second boost of extra horsepower, and only when you use that mode do you get the full 641 horsepower. Material quality in here, I will say, is not the best. Similar to that door panel material, that's what it's like up here on the dashboard. But let's look a little bit deeper at the more important stuff. Wireless charger, gotta have that. 2 cup holders, some storage, giant storage area down there below, and a pretty decent sized storage in the center console. Won't complain about that. Glove box. It is damped. It's an okay size. There's like a little added compartment there, like in the door. The space on the inside is okay, not crazy. But the ambient lighting, let's talk about that. You can see it there inside that part of the door panel, the lower part, going across the dash. But there's actually an active ambient lighting mode where you can basically sync it to your shifting. So the ambient lighting will kind of come on and off and sync with your actual shifting while you're driving. So that makes the experience a little bit more immersive. It's, you know, a visual sensory experience along with the active sound. Now, unfortunately, the active sound I can't demonstrate. If you want to really know more about that, you can look at any video on the IONIQ 5N. You'll see what that's all about. AC controls here are nice and simple to use. I like the shortcut buttons that Hyundai and Kia use. Always been a big fan of that. Let's see, we got 2 USB-C ports up there. One of them is a 100-watt fast charger, so that's good to have. No digital mirror, but this wouldn't be considered like a top trim level, and also no moonroof. Now, these are the same seats that are in the IONIQ 5N, and I will say I've had passengers who weren't such big fans of them. I mean, I absolutely love that car. You know, just for a normal average person sitting in here, it might not be the most comfortable seat. You have your 2 N buttons right here. One brings up the, the N menu, and then one of them is like your custom settings that you can save. But this is gonna have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, sports, valet mode, Hyundai Pay, all the typical Hyundai stuff. This also has the nature sounds. So we see this in a lot of like Genesis products, but let's listen to some of the nature sounds. Experience the universe, this one's called. We have rainy day. So now let's head in the back seat, see how the rooms look in there. So I am 6 feet tall. I have the seat in the front here adjusted for myself. So I'm gonna come back here, sit behind myself, and see how we're looking. It already looks quite roomy, and absolutely, yes, quite roomy. I have well over a foot of legroom to spare. Let's see, we got the N logo on the back of the seat. Doesn't illuminate like the one up front, but it's still cool to have. The materials from the front do continue into the back, so it is soft touch up at the top. The armrest is nice and soft, so at least, there's that. Down below, we get 2 air vents, 2 USB-C ports. Now, unfortunately, no pockets on the back of the seats, but it is a soft touch plastic on the back. Got the performance blue accents on the seat belt. Love that. And just like up front, we have the Alcantara suede with the H-Tex in the back. So you're probably wondering, what's the pricing? Probably one of the most important factors, right? So I talked to a rep Starting price is going to be somewhere between like 58 and 60, and then it can go pretty much all the way up to about 70 fully loaded. So that's going to wrap up this first look at the all-new IONIQ 6N. Please let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please share with a friend and subscribe. It'll really help the channel grow. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos, and be sure to follow at Optical Automotive on TikTok and Instagram, and check out the page on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.